something just clicked for me. It was like no other experience I've ever had. It was really physical for me. I was almost hyperventilating in the studio. I sort of dropped to the ground with this huge sigh of relief. It was like this weight had been lifted off of me, that I had solved this puzzle that I had been working on for years.
This was the flickering of the switch that I needed to start putting my pieces together. I started to make my own connections with the material, and I started to realize that whatever I can draw, I can most definitely saw, and whatever I can saw, I can most definitely enamel on.
I got that residency, and little did I know it was going to be absolutely life-changing for me. It really set me on the path to actually work at that craft school for the next 3 years, and making the most amazing body of work of my career, and also just make the most amazing family of craftspeople that I'm just so lucky to call friends.
In the Islamic tradition, the heart, not the brain, is the organ of intellection and thinking. This ring helped me access this deeper knowing that my body knew. There are many ways of knowing. Modern society hierarchizes knowledge, placing rationality and discursive knowings at the top. But what if we centered other modes of knowing? What if we sought knowledge from materials?
I try to learn as much as possible, and I am very happy to have built a life that allows me the freedom to dive into something new and exciting. I often feel as though I live in many different states as a jeweler. They all help inform my practice.
Unlike the past, jewelry and hairpiece are made by men and given to women. My work was created by myself, a woman, and presented by myself. I am free to choose style, color, and forms. My ornaments showcase modern women's ability to break free from control, can run, and move freely.
Each human is a heterogeneous compound of wonderfully vibrant, dangerously vibrant matter. I feel like different materials become different things for each person. Right now I'm doing a bunch of material studies, figuring out lines, looking at colors, different materials, figuring out what materials mean to me, trying to pair imagery and material again.
My process of working material to a place of transformation or ambiguity and my fluid relationship to craft are important. It is in this space of material uncertainty that there is the potential to pause. And I'm really excited to sort of take these strange material studies that have been happening throughout the year and see what happens. I'm really looking forward to a studio summer. There's some serious work that needs to get done.
Researching to understand how my work might be perceived or what meanings it could carry for others helps me make more intentional and informed decisions. While this may not be what we as jewelers are traditionally taught to recognize as jewelry or even adornment, the space invites, invokes, and requires the body in order to be activated. And at the end of the day, isn't that what we do as jewelers and metalsmiths? We invite the body into our work to activate it, to give it meaning, purpose, and life.
There's a way to sandcast perfectly every single time. And that's not really interesting to me. So with this, it's about compounding error or compounding imperfection, and the way that those build up over time until you're left with something totally unexpected and totally different. And especially coming from a metals background, a jewelry background, right? Perfection is everything, is what we strive for. So it's been also a way for me to free up space and energy into my practice and allow a little bit of the unknown, a little bit of the wild back into what I do.
I just fell in love with how we were creating a community and how together we amplified our creativity and how we all organized this, and all the effort we put in really came back to us in return. Your role is powerful in this community, and sharing with people and getting them opportunities and just being a good person to the members of your community is really powerful. My community has got me and I will get them back, you know?
I've realized that there is a thread of commonality in my work, even though the mediums have been wildly different. With each iteration, I learned to let go of limiting beliefs, to trust in myself and the timing of my life, and that it's never too late to choose yourself and your art. In my quest to stretch myself creatively and to free myself from the fears that kept me playing small, I've created a body of work that celebrates the transformative power of adornment. I am a proud late bloomer because who wants to peak early anyway? My goal is to peak as late as possible and to always be learning.